So my nephew and his buddy, Spike, applied for hourly jobs here at Stick Enterprises. I was shocked when he showed me the paper form. Paper in the internet era. A smart kid like him is only on the job market conveyor belt about 3 days, and our hiring managers are shuffling papers. So I asked around about what that's costing us. We run really lean. Stick figure joke, get it? But paper hiring is still expensive. And look, hiring, training, compliance risk, lost tax credits on about 5% of them, and other stuff, background checks, drug screens, assessment costs. Wow! Between 2 and 8K per hire, and 50% of them leave us every year. That's our turnover. So keeping a couple hundred hourly jobs staffed costs us up to $500,000 a year in paper-based hiring. Wow! Look, hiring's important. Good people, like my nephew, help any business. But there's an internet speed way to do it better and cheaper. It's called a talent acquisition system. Think of it as digital hiring. A few companies, especially these guys, offer best practices digital hiring as a web service. Hiring managers just log in and presto, data-driven hiring processes across the board. All right, so the obvious business question, how quickly does it pay off? Our HR guy was talking about all this soft stuff, like how fast they get on the job. Time to hire, reduction in shrinkage, and lower hiring costs. Obviously, yeah, a top-notch talent acquisition system is going to improve that. Wasn't really quite getting our CFO's attention. But the hard cost savings did, and then some. Here's the key stuff. 1, on average, companies miss about half of their tax credit dollars. An eligible employee can return $2K or more in state and federal tax credits. With digital hiring, you can assess their eligibility at hire, then track and recover those dollars. Heck, for us, tax credits basically pay for the talent acquisition system in the first year. 2 is what HR calls time to contribute. Hired but not yet working means someone else is doing the job, like a shadow, and they're both getting paid. Moving people onto the job just 1 day faster, from 7 days to 6 days in our case, is another $50K in savings that goes straight to the bottom line. Digital hiring equals faster hiring. 3rd, remember our 50% turnover figure? Every 5% drop in that means 30 to 80K saved as we keep those 200 positions filled. How would that multiply out for you? Well, look, you're trying to sort out my nephew from Spike and Bobo the monkey without spending $3 to $5 grand screening each of them with paper. And the smart guys you want to hire, like my nephew, they're digital natives. You're more likely to find them with web and kiosk hiring than number 2 pencils. With a couple hundred or a couple thousand hourly jobs to keep filled, hard cost ROI is amazingly fast. You don't believe me? Just ask these guys for their case study. They're saving one of their big clients more than $5 million a year. They handle hourly and salaried, and they integrate to all your systems and all the external services. Lower hiring costs, bigger tax credits, reduced compliance risks, and the right people on the job faster. More nephews, fewer spikes. No more monkeys, but more on the bottom line. What's not to love? Talk to these guys, and happy digital hiring. See ya.